comment.
Yeah. Right. Welcome, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome back to another stream. I've got a special guest with me today who I'll introduce in a minute. And we've already got a few people in the chat. If you are in the chat, do let me know who we've got in today. Drop a comment in. We've got Really Gihi saying, let's go. I do just confirm that the audio was fine today as well. It should be. I did a test earlier on. But just confirm that the audio was fine. It should be. There should be no issues today. We got, well, my guest saying, click like when you hear Dave say, superb, or something like that. Does that turn out to be quite the regular phrases, does it? On stream? Superb, or you say something like that. Yeah, there'll be two phrases that you probably hear a lot of today. We've got WJM saying all good. Thank you very much for joining. We've got new Unicorn Magus with the trophy. Thank you for joining, mate. It's great to see you. How are you doing? We've got 13 people and we should have a boatload more on the way. We've got Gel Glue saying, hello, my favourite Scouser. Hello to you, mate. Thank you very much for coming back. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming back to join me for another day. And I do have my my co-host with me today, Sacred Crypto. I'll introduce when we get a bit more of a viewership. And we've got 14 at the moment. We should have plenty more coming in soon. But yeah, let me know who else we've got in today. And do make sure you drop a like on the stream. We want to get that algorithm going in our favour. And let's get as many people in as we can today. We've got Unicorn Maga saying, good to hear your voices back. 8 eggs a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, it's on its way back. Still there in a little bit. But I'm nearly back to full health. We've got Hugo saying, hello, big boy. Hello to you, Hugo. I hope you've got Martin in today. Have you got Martin in? If not, send him the link over and get Martin in the chat. I can't wait to see Martin again. We've got Gel Glue again saying, hope you are well. I've got the UK cough as well. Yeah, it seems to be something that's all over the UK at the moment, doesn't it? It's not just like one area. It seems to be all over, which is strange. It reminds me of something that happened a couple of years ago. Used to live around Sefton Parkway, Dave, end of 2023. Very fond memories. Yeah, it's a lovely area, that. I'd probably say that's definitely up there with the best parts of Liverpool for sure. Sefton Park is it's a superb area. Lark Lane, oh yeah, lovely for food and drinks as well. But yeah, great options to go out for food on Lark Lane. Love it. Let's see what it's all about, says Girk. Thank you for joining, mate. It's great to see you. We've got Vincent in again. Thank you for coming back. I'll send him the link. Yeah, get Martin in the chat. Let's get him going. Good morning from John Brown. And the GP told me it was lasting up to 6 weeks. Wow, that's a long time. I hope mine doesn't last that long. I hope it doesn't last that long. But do make sure you drop a like on the stream. Let's get the algorithm going. We've got a superb stream today. There you go. There's one of the phrases already. Yeah. But while we've got 30 people in, let me introduce my co-host. So we've got Save with Crypto on with the stream again today. We had him on last week, and he is the one that puts together a lot of the videos that you see on the Stonksy YouTube channel. His links to his X account and his YouTube channel are in the description below. But if you just go on both and type with Save with Crypto as well, you'll see him pop up. But yeah, thank you for joining me, mate. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm doing well, actually. I'm a bit bloody cold, to be honest, actually. I went to Tenerife a few weeks ago. I've come back to England, and I've not been warm since, actually.
Yeah.
so yeah, sorry, that was... You didn't need to know that, did you?
I feel like I've got the heating on 24/7 at the moment. It feels like it's never off. I don't think it's been off for about a week. I don't want my gas bill to come through in January. But yeah, we've got a few more people in the chat. We've got John saying good morning, y'all. Good morning to you, John. Thank you for joining the stream. We've got the legend Justin in. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for coming back again, mate. Hope you're doing well. We've got Spud. We've got Spud in the chat. Spud's just done a CSE stream. Superb. Really good stream. From one stream to the next, that's it, yeah. And Hugo and Justin in the chat. Yeah, it's one stream to the next. We got Spud. My AC is on 16. Yeah, Spud's out. He's still in Thailand, Spud. Spud's out somewhere a lot nicer than the UK anyway. Much nicer destination. But yeah, we've got 37 in the chat. Make sure you do go and drop a like on the stream, and make sure you check out the links in the description for BLOFIN. You get instant access to VIP1, and we'll be doing a full walkthrough on setting up a BLOFIN account today from start to finish. And yeah, we've got Sabre Crypto who's going to be looking at doing some live trading if any opportunities approach us today. So yeah, we'll obviously start with having a look at Bitcoin, and then I'll let my co-host share his screen, and we'll have a look at the alts that he's put together for us as well. If you are in the Stonksy Discord, you'll have seen he put a message in before, but we will take some from the chat as well. But yeah, obviously Bitcoin yesterday. What was your thoughts on the on this week's price action so far, mate?
It's incredible. Like we said last week, it's amazing how quickly you get used to the price, isn't it? Because you know, people were thinking like it's all over. You know, Bitcoin's crashed to 94k. 94k. You know what I mean? I mean, I was talking to a mate of mine this morning. He was saying that he's going to get some money from a sort of pension scheme. He's going to get 30 grand, and I think he was talking about buying Bitcoin with it. And I was saying it's a shame it wasn't 2 months ago. You could have got it for 50 grand then, you know. So anyway, the point is, yeah, the market did pull back a little bit. Hardly surprising, really. I mean, it's been going up so mentally, hasn't it? Is it worth you sharing the screen now or not?
Yeah, you can share the screen now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I will. I'll stop mine, and we'll get you on.
Let me just try to remember how to do that. So how do I do it? I go to present, isn't it? Present.
Yeah, and then you present your window. If you don't want the full everything to be on. We've got another couple of comments coming in. So we've got Justin showing a lot of love to Spud. We've got Crypto Bro in the chat. Welcome, mate. Thank you very much for coming back. We've got Justin. How are you feeling today, Dave? I am better. I must say, I am better. I'm not there yet, but I am a lot better. I think the fasting is definitely helping me clear out my system a lot. The cough's still there in bits and drabs. I find when I lay on my back at night as well, like I was up for about an hour last night when I tried to get to sleep, and when I lay down, it just all comes on my chest. I was up coughing for about an hour, and then I eventually ended up falling asleep. But yeah, I think in the next few days it should be all gone, and it should be all back to full health, hopefully. When Signal King David, well, we're going to be looking at. Oh, there we go. I forgot to add the screen. Wow. We're going to be looking at some live trading today, not signals, but we're going to be looking at some live trades. And we've got Mike Munns all the way down from Cornwall saying, morning. Thank you, Mike, for coming back yet again. You're becoming a resident viewer on the stream, aren't you? But yeah, so we've had a good push up on Bitcoin, obviously, today.
Oh, sorry.
Following yesterday? It was yesterday that it dipped down again, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yesterday, yeah, it was a bit of a. Well, we keep having these like really mental wicks, don't we? Like this one here. What was that? Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the biggest. That was incredible. That.
I mean, that was like what, $10,000 when it was.
Yeah, well, the actual wick itself was just the actual wick itself was what am I trying to say? A 1 minute candle. So it was a 1 minute candle, and I think the 1 minute candle was about 8K, 8K, and it just all the way down and back up. But it's just taking people out of the market, isn't it? It's just collecting liquidity, obviously clearing a lot of open interest, and just catching people who are too over leveraged, pretty much, and just taking them out, which is obviously what needed, isn't it? To provide the fuel for higher. So
well, yeah. I mean, the thing I always look at. If we go to BLOFIN, for example, hang on, is that there?
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
Okay, so I've got it on my TV at the same time, and it's a bit lagging actually. Hang on, see if I can.
You look, yeah, it's perfectly fine for me. Very smooth.
Okay, good. Right. Yeah, BLOFIN. This up here, the funding rate. At the moment, that's actually quite low. Like normal is 0.01, yeah?
Yeah.
And that says 0.0043%. That's amazing. That means there's a lot more people short than long, right? And, generally, I think the assumption is that most people are wrong, so...
Yeah.
So I think at the moment, I don't know. I think something's brewing, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I think I think we are heading towards another test of the highs for sure.
Yeah.
I think a move towards 110. I don't know if we get it this week, but I would probably definitely sway towards a move towards 110 before the month is out for sure.
Okay. Well, bearing that in mind, look, I'm going to go to Stonksy. Well, I'm going to go to my alerts on TradingView, and I'm going to set an alert for Bitcoin as well, because I just turned off all my usual ones. So you do that with you just go Stonksy. I'm on the 1 hour Bitcoin thing, and I'm going to go background change to green. Right, I'm only once, that'll do for the moment. And I'm going to say, let's go BTC. Okay, and I'll say live because that's this show. Okay, because I've done that for all these other ones as well.
Yeah.
Right. So at the moment, I've got Ethereum, Solana, Sui, say, What is it? Optimism, isn't it?
Optimism, yeah.
I always say that wrong. I always say optimal or I don't know.
Call it Optimus Prime.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, got Tron, eGold, CRO, and BTC. If anybody wants me to add any more to this, then please do tell me in the chat, and we can add them. And what I'm looking for here, I'm looking for one of these backgrounds on the 1 hour to go green, and if that happens, then I will definitely take a trade during the stream. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. Sorry, we're talking about Bitcoin anyway, aren't we? Bitcoin, yeah. So Bitcoin at the moment on the 1 hour time frame with Stonksy is in a no trade zone. Okay. Bearing in mind these wicks, I think these support and resistance lines are brilliant. And I would be tempted, if I wasn't on the stream now, I would probably place some orders here and here.
Yeah, well, it's held well, hasn't it? On the major that's outlined as major now, the thicker one.
It has.
And it's held well, and you can, if you want to go back and check why it's there, you can see for yourself, can't you? Why it's outlined that
Yes,
as a major support level.
Yeah, if you go, gone too far. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So obviously it's looking for this level around here. I guess that's similar to the VRVP, is it? Not exactly. Okay. So I think Stonksy's brilliant for drawing these SR lines in. I think they're really cool. And although that looks really obvious now, that might have not been obvious to me generally, especially when people are a bit zoomed in. You don't always zoom out on the 4 hour time frame, do you? Yeah. So I'm enjoying the SR lines a lot.
Yeah, it's superb, and it's like someone in the Discord was asking before about, obviously, if I think it was I'm not sure what altcoin it was on, but Stonksy caught the drop down, and then obviously the price was pushing back up, and he was asking, obviously, why Stonksy didn't get out, and I said, well, now we've obviously got the SR lines, you can make more of a manual choice yourself if you want to as well. So say if it's in a red background and it comes down and it taps one of the support lines and it looks like it's going to bounce, you then don't have to wait for the closure of the background if you don't want to. So obviously helped you get in, but then you can use the SR lines then as more of a decision to help you get out.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So what do you reckon we're looking at? Something like this support line, resistance here coming down like that, and then
and then you'll also see as well on the 1 hour, it's pressing it's got two of the more transparent lines that it's pressing at the moment as well. If you zoom in a little bit.
Hang on, I'm in the 1 hour, so
yeah.
What here?
No, a little bit higher. It's pressing the resistance levels that it's got drawn out. Yeah, round about there. You can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
So yeah, if we break through that, obviously that lines up with like a recaptured 99k.
Okay.
We could be off to the races then.
So we're looking at a level round about 98,580, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, superb. Oh, we've got some more people. We've got TMG in the chat. We've also got Steve O. We've got Mr. Delta. We've got Mike, Big Mike with the capital Daves again. Capital Mike's in the chat for Mike. We've got Kaz saying great addition along with OTA, of course. Yeah, so Kaz is loving the automated SR lines. We've obviously got TMG in the chat. We've got Wiz saying good afternoon to you, mate. How are you doing? We've got Gel Glue saying like button clicked. Yes, make sure you do go and click the like button. It does help out the algorithm. And we've got a superb stream on today, so let's get that algorithm in our favour. And we've got Matt saying hey all. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining today. We've obviously got Savory Crypto on with me again, same as last week. Do make sure you go and check out his YouTube channel and his X account. Links are in the description. And yeah, we're going to be looking at some altcoins today. We're obviously just covering Bitcoin, and then we're going to rattle through some of the altcoins that he's picked out, and we'll take some requests in the chat as well. So yeah, I think we're due for a good end to December overall.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I did notice since I spoke last, the last thing I said was 98,580 or something like that, and then you said superb.
Yeah, we've only got the phrases in.
so I think we deserve a like for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I think might happen with Bitcoin. There is also, no, sorry, I'll get myself together. Hang on a sec. Right, okay, so let's share this tab. So in this BLOFIN account, right, I've got an Ethereum trade here. I don't quite know why I entered at this price. I think it was the other day when it was coming down. I was trying to catch a cup falling knife, and oh, it's here, wasn't it? Why the hell did I enter there? I can't remember, but I don't know. Anyway, that was a mistake, right? I shouldn't. I know that's not Ethereum, is it? Hang on a sec.
No, that's Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin. Yeah.
Give that a click. Right. Okay.
Oh, there we are.
Right. So why did I enter? I don't know. I think it was when the price was falling down here, and I was trying to catch a falling knife or something, and it didn't work out very well. I think it was here. I think I saw the price going back up, and I thought, oh, that's it. We're back up again. So I kind of went long there, and then of course it went right down here.
Yeah.
So this Ethereum one has been in quite a sorry state. It's all right now. It's nearly back to break even. I should set an alert for that, shouldn't I? But I'll just keep an eye on it. Yeah. So what I'm looking at is these. So have we got any more requests at all yet? What we got? No.
Get your requests in the chat, everyone, and we'll obviously we'll rattle through some altcoins. But let's have a look at the ones that you've picked out first. Say we could look.
Okay, all right. Well, Ethereum there. Okay,
we're still on the BLOFIN page at the moment.
Oh,
there we go.
Sorry, almost became excited then. Sorry. Right. Okay. Right. You can see that now. Right. Yeah. Good. Okay. This is Ethereum. So Ethereum's been in this red zone since, when was that? That was Monday. Okay. So Ethereum's had a bit of a battering. I can't see why this won't go back up to 4K fairly soon, especially if Bitcoin breaks out. So I'm looking for that to go back up. So I am currently long on Ethereum, but I probably shouldn't be just yet until I see that background there. Solana's been doing rubbish comparatively to how it has been doing. So I think Solana might come back. And obviously if Ethereum comes back as well, we're going to see the alts go up as well. So Sol is looking like it's going to do something soon. Sui, same as, and you see it went down to this resistance line here, sorry, support line there, and that looks good. So Say has been taking a battering, and I think this is all great news, really, you know, because you've seen these coins come down, and like, you know,
yeah, for sure,
it's probably time for them to go back up again. Optimism, that's looking good. Tron had this right big old wick here. That was great. And then, of course, it came back down to pretty much where it started off. So I'd like to see that do that again. There's no reason why it shouldn't. eGold is something I'm actually heavily invested in. And I probably shouldn't be, but I am. And everything about it, I mean, technically it should be great. And I just think it suffers from the CEO just talking in a really weird way about it. You know, he just, I don't know, he always, I mean, he's from Romania, but the kind of English he talks is like, he uses such complicated language that I kind of watch his stuff and I think, what was he on about? You know, and
Yeah.
I don't really know. But I think, you know, technically and stuff, I think e-gold is brilliant, and it should be a lot higher. So it's
not really like took advantage of it, have they? Because obviously, fundamentally wise, it is there for it to be like a competitor to Solana in terms of, you know, fast transactions, very cheap. You know, it's there as like a Solana competitor in you know, fundamentally in terms of the network. But it just seems like they've not really took advantage of like actually trying to compete when the opportunity is like staring it in the face.
Yeah, and there's other things as well. Like, you know, they've got this DEX called X Exchange, but the only thing you can really use it for is all the Multiverse X tokens. So, you know, you've only got the opportunity to change between like e-gold and then things that nobody uses, like, you know, Ride and I don't know, Ethereum and you know, things that no one's heard of. You know, so I think for the average person though, that there's no reason to actually use their DEX. So there's that. But generally, I mean, they've got this X Portal app that on for your phone. That's actually it's brilliant, but it's really like contained within that ecosystem, you know. So in a way, they need to make it work better with, you know, your Solana and Ethereum and all them kind of things, you know. I think it'll get there. I mean, the token price was at its all-time high, $550, which is incredible. That's like a, you know, it's about a 12x from where we are now, and like a 20x from where we were last week.
It did a 3x, didn't it? From where you see it at that point in November, pretty much. It did a 3x run, which is, you know, it's nothing to be sniffed at for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jordan sold all his, didn't he? He sold his around about.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was about $60 or $70 he sold it at. You know, but there again, he sort of knows what to invest stuff in. You know, he knows when to sort of bail ship and get in another one, doesn't he? So
yeah, that's right. And we've got a question for you. We've got Math asking, do you mainly trade on the 1 hour?
At the moment, I'm finding Stonksy very useful on the 1 hour, in that if it goes red or goes green, then I'm pretty damn sure it's going to do that for a while.
Yeah.
So at the moment, yes, because I'm probably trading quite a few more tokens than I should be. I'm using multiple exchanges as well. I mean, I know you're pushing the BLOFIN thing, but I do also use like FemX. I use Bybit, and Bybit, and I'm even using that Weeks one, but that's a bit weird. Anyway, I've got a story about that, but I can tell you some other time.
We've got saying that Stonksy is the best crypto indicator I ever use. So thank you very much for that, Itch. And we've got Math agreeing with you, SWC, saying e-gold, his complicated language is reflected in their DEX user interface. Too much stuff going on. Reference into e-gold.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the actual DEX is probably the most weird part of the whole thing. I mean, I did a video like a couple of weeks ago when they changed a few things, and you know, really, I was confused, and I was thinking, Christ, you know, I've been living and breathing Multiverse X since it was Elrond, you know, in 2020, and you know, I've been involved with every step of the evolution of it, and I was confused, and I was actually thinking, what the hell's going on here? And I thought, if I'm confused, anybody coming into it from refresh is like going to be like, what the hell is this all about, you know? And
we've got a bit of input from Spud as well, saying he likes e-gold and it will run back once North America gets behind it, but he agrees that the DEX is complicated. We've got Stefan saying, can you analyze a meme coin with Stonksy? Yes, you can analyze anything that's on TradingView. It's not just solely to crypto as well. You can analyze FX, stocks, commodities, everything. but we could pull one up. Shall we pull the WIF chart up? Because the WIF chart was super on a couple of time frames. But it's one that I put in the CSE newsletter, and I put it on the Stonksy Twitter as well.
Okay. So look, with these ones at the moment, I'm actually going for the ones that are, I'm actually going for the BLOFIN chart. I know with these, you probably should, in fact, if I take that off, I probably should be going for this chart here, shouldn't I? Shall I add that one?
Yeah, let's whack it up.
Okay. All I was thinking with the other ones, I've actually gone for the BLOFIN chart because I want to see the actual exact.
The exact data from the exchange.
But this one here, this is going to be a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is kind of the thing I'm looking for, is ones that are on a red background on the 1 hour, and then down near the major support there. So let's look at this on something more. Okay, it's a 15-minute. I don't know.
It caught it perfectly on the 10.
10.
Caught it perfectly on the 10. Yeah. One that I was looking at. It seems like it's starting to catch the reversal a little bit now as well.
Okay. So in this circumstance, what I'd do is I think, okay, well, that looks good on the 10 minutes. Let's look how it did in the past. So that one was obviously brilliant. This one here going up, not bad. Yeah, that was good. That was positive. This one looks sort of break-even-ish. Okay, so I think looking at that on the 10-minute is probably quite a feasible thing to do. So that's good. So would I enter a trade with that at the moment? I don't know. What do you reckon?
Well, it did get battered. It has been battered, so I think it's probably due a bounce. And it's not really bounced that much, has it? Really, from the bottom so far. It's not had that much bounce.
Shall I do a little one?
Yeah, well, yeah. There's no harm in a little one, is there?
Don't know. Might. Right. So look with me. Right. So that's. This is real money. This is my money. This is hard-earned money. Right.
Yeah. Don't do anything major. Don't do anything major. It can just be a nice little small example for everyone watching, perhaps.
Okay. So we're doing WIF USDT. Right. Now, if you've not traded something before on BLOFIN, then what you'll see up here is it will probably say cross there, where I like it to be on isolated, so you can change that there. I'm going to keep it on isolated. And if you don't know the token, then think carefully about your leverage. And what I would do, I would sort of look at this and think, well, okay, how much variation is there between the, between the top resistance? I just go the other way. How much variation is there between, say, the support and the resistance, right? So look, this could easily pump 50%, okay? And if you think about that going the other way, if that came down from there down to where it is, that's gone down 33%, 34%. So obviously, if you did that on 10x leverage, you're going to wipe yourself out straight away, aren't you? So,
100%.
So you need to be prepared for something like a 30% pullback with WIF. So I think even 3x leverage, like a 33% pullback, would wipe you out completely, wouldn't it? So I'm actually going to change that to 1x.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone understands this, because I've had friends in the past who've been quite used to trading Bitcoin on 10x leverage, which is a reasonably safe thing to do, and then they've gone to something like I think they did something like XRP, even back in the days when it wasn't doing stupid things. They tried trading XRP on 10x leverage, and the first move they got liquidated. So you have to look at how much a coin is going up and down. Anyway, so ideally, what I should do, I should wait for a little pullback, shouldn't I, on the Stonksy? Hang on. So I should look at something like the 1 minute time frame.
Yeah. Because we do not want to just fly in there, do we?
Or what I could do Okay. What I could do, this is the other point where you look at the other chart. So I'd go for WIF USD, right, on the where's it gone? On the BLOFIN chart. Okay, so I'm going to look at the exact thing I'm going to trade. So here you've got the choice of the WIF spot one, okay, and the WIF derivative one here, okay, so the perpetual one. So that's the one I'm going to use, okay. And then what I could do, oh, it's gone no trade now.
Yeah, I think it was on no trade on the other one as well.
Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it at the price that it went. Well, I want to set it a bit lower.
Perhaps we could use that support level, maybe. And it's got Drew out there a bit lower, or one of them two, maybe.
That one down there. Probably could, couldn't I? Shall I do that? Yeah, let's do 2.942. 2.942. So let's go 2.942. All right, and I'm going to use I don't know. I'll use 25% of my account. Is that a bit?
Do you want to swap us over to BLOFIN? We're still on a trading view, so we can, yeah. So anyone who's maybe not done this before has got like just a little demo of what to do.
Sorry, I should do that again, really, shouldn't I? Okay, right. So I'm going to put 2.942 in there, and I'm going to use what shall I use? I'll use I'm going to use about there you go, 20% of my account. Okay, so 1x leverage, that is going to cost me $279. Okay, so I'm going to go long there. So confirm, check that's all right. That looks good. Right, so there's my order there. So if the price comes down there, that will fill. Okay, so that's one. I should probably add that to my list, shouldn't I? Oh, I've done. Okay.
Yeah, we're on there.
Okay, so that's WIF set. If that fills, I will let you know.
Back to it. We'll come back to it for sure. So we've got a couple of comments in the chat. So we've got, the CPI report is at 1:30 UTC time. So 57 minutes from now, which should bring some lower time frame volatility. So maybe we'll get a fill on that perhaps during CPI. We've got Hugo saying Stonksy caught the current pump on ADA on the lower time frame. We could have a look at ADA, I suppose. We could have a look at ADA. I know it caught it on the way down as well, because I was looking at it on stream yesterday. We've got Florence saying, don't forget to like. Yeah, that's right. Everyone make sure we've got 63 people in. Make sure you do drop a like. We should be up to around 50 likes or so by now. If you haven't, do make sure you go and do it. We've got Stefan saying, how can we track trading volume on BLOFIN? Do you know? And TMG's replied to him saying, very easy. Look in your account. So it will say the account, but where you've got your account level.
Shall I have a look?
Yeah, it should be in I think it's in account. I had a look the other day.
Actually, I don't want to do that in case I sort of show.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for that to fill, let me just check something, because I'm going to do a live demonstration on how you actually set up BLOFIN.
Okay.
So let's just make sure I've got that set up ready, and then we will we'll have a look at that, and then we'll pop back and see what's happening on the chart.
Okay.
Mainly the WIF one, and I suppose we could get a couple more suggestions from the chat in the meantime as well.
Yeah, actually, I tell you what, on the trading volume, because I had a team in this. Well, I've got a team in this War of Wales thing.
Oh yeah,
BLOFIN. I mean, my team's at 118, right? But the way they've done it is a bit weird, because they do it on trading volume, right? And like this guy is winning, John Boy. I don't know who that is actually. But it's got me there, right? Now I started off with $500, right? And then I topped it up to 1,000, right? At the start of the competition. The competition started about 3 weeks ago.
Right.
And at the start of the competition, I had about $1,000. I've done some trading and I've got that up to 3,000 now, which is pretty cool. So that's how come I've got 3,000. Well, I haven't put 3,000 in there. I put 1,000 in there and traded with it for 3 weeks. And my trading volume is now over 500,000.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this guy here, I'm not sure what he's trading with, but he's up to like 2.3 million. And I don't think anybody in my team has gone completely crazy.
No.
This
and it will obviously be good when this resets, when they do another one, because we can have like a Stonksy / TMG team. Yeah. And we'll get everyone in it from the Discord. And obviously, I suppose, we could just have like a Stonksy / TMG team and just get loads of people in it. It would be great.
I mean, this guy here is a mate of mine, Senior Delta. I mean, he's trading with about £2.50, I think, and no, not quite. I think he's got a few $100 in there, and you know, his trading volume is like 19 grand, and he hasn't traded for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And, so what I'm saying is, you know, if you want to get that VIP level yourself after your month has expired, you know, if you're trading with like you know, a couple of $1,000 or something, and you're doing reasonably regular trades, and it's that kind of opening and closing that makes up the volume, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what he's just said in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you're doing that, then it's quite easy to get your volume up to sort of quite high levels. Because honestly, nobody in here is trading with very much at all.
Yeah, he's just put in saying 10K on 50x on a Bitcoin position is 1 million once you open and close it. Yeah, that he says that's why it's easy to get the prizes.
Yeah. So in theory, to get the Rolex, you could just, what do you need to do that? You need, I don't know, if you've got like 10 grand and you sort of go 150x for a few seconds and then and then close the trade again, you can probably well, if you don't die of a heart attack, you'll probably achieve that sort of trading volume instantly, couldn't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm ready to broadcast, so we can set up this BLOFIN account.
Okay, I'll stop sharing.
And I will go on, and then we'll head back to then the charts afterwards. But make sure everyone does drop a like on the stream. So for anyone who doesn't know, obviously Stonksy is partnered with BLOFIN. It's a non-KYC exchange, and you can use it worldwide with a VPN if you are in a restricted region. There's plenty of reasons to join BLOFIN, such as the assets are custodied in Fireblocks and all this good stuff. You can see all this on the Stonksy website, stonksy.io, if you want to. But I'm going to show you exactly how easy and quick it is to set up an account. It takes literally just a couple of minutes. So obviously there's a link in the description of this stream, so you can go and click that if you haven't already. If you're not signed up, do go and sign up. I've just put it in the chat as well, and you can find it in the third place on the Stonksy website under sign up here. So when you do click this link, it will take you to a page like this, where it will welcome you, and then obviously you put your email, password, and everything in. So I've done it just beforehand. So obviously I don't show my password when I'm typing it in, but I've just filled that in. I've made a new email as well called the BLOFIN Whale, so that's now taken. So, so anyone who wants to be the BLOFIN Whale, you can come and buy this email account off me if you want. But yeah, I've made this just today for the purpose of setting up this account. So obviously I've typed that in there where you would type it in here. I've chose a password. Obviously I've put it in beforehand so I don't show my password. And then the referral code is already in there, Stonksy.io. So that's already there for you. You don't have to do anything. The only other step is you click the box and then press sign up. And then you have a little verification here, which one is which? That one, and then that one. Okay, and then we're done. And then the last step before you actually enter your account is just going over and putting in the verification that's sent to your email. So if we go over to this email here and I give it a refresh, here we go. The BLOFIN verification's in. So I'll just click that, copy that over, paste, confirm. And then I'm in, and that's it. You seen how easy that was? And that was me doing it on stream as well, showing you. So I think literally under a minute, and you can be created and in. And then that's it. You have your account. You can go over. You can start depositing funds straight away. So if you go to overview, there's no further steps. Because it's non-KYC, you're in, then that's it. So you can go over to deposit. There's no extra steps. So you can obviously choose what you want, say USDT on Solana, and then it will give you an address there. And then you're in. There's no other steps. Obviously, the other thing you can do is go straight to your account and security, and you can up. You know, if you want to add Google Authenticator, a phone number if you really wanted to, anti-phishing code, passkeys, whatever, and then we're on. And then that's it. You'll obviously be up to VIP 1 as well when you sign up with the Stonksy link. And then that's it. As easy as that. It's as easy as it looks. So if you do want to sign up to BLOFIN and you're already not, do make sure that you come and click the link in the description. I'll pop it in the chat one more time. And it is on the Stonksy website, stonksy.io as well. But you've seen how quick that was, and that was me doing it on stream as well. You can click the link and be signed up within a matter of a minute or so. And then, yeah, you can go straight to depositing funds, whatever you want. As you can see, we'll have a look what you can deposit. You can deposit all this. They have, I think it's 130 spot pairs and over 400 futures pairs as well. So we'll have a quick look at in futures here, which obviously Save with Crypto's been showing us as well. As you can see, all the pairs that are on offer for you to go and trade. And then same thing for spot if we head over to spot. All this where you can opt to buy and sell. And because of BLOFIN's it custodies its funds in Fireblocks, and they've got proof reserves on Nansen, you can use this for buying and selling spot, obviously trading futures, or if you just want to store some stables on an exchange, you know, to maybe try and take advantage when we get another one of these liquidation wicks that we've had recently, and you want to buy up some altcoins or Bitcoin fast, you know, you can sleep safe at night knowing that you're on BLOFIN, because all funds are backed and custodied in Fireblocks. So that's everything. That's how quick it is. So easy to use, and obviously the interface itself is really slick, really good to use. So yeah, do make sure you click the link in the description, in the chat, or on the Stonksy website, stonksy.io, and come and join us over at BLOFIN. Non-KYC. So as you see, when I set that up, I don't need to give him my passport, don't need to give him my driving license. It's just an email, verification on the email, and then you're in. That's it. You're free to deposit and begin trading straight away. So yeah, that was my little segment. We'll head back to you now if you want, mate. If you're ready. Sure. So I'll turn it off. Yeah, do make sure you go and come and join us at BLOFIN. You've seen how easy it was to sign up then.
Right. Okay, so is that me back?
Yeah, let me add you back to the stage. There you are, you're back.
Okay, can't see it.
You're now in a profit on the ETH long now.
Yeah, I know. I was tempted to sort of close that actually, but I want to leave it now. Yeah, the WIF one, that is hang on,
still open.
Yeah, it's still open. Yeah. Okay. You see, the temptation here is, you know, to start moving your entry around and stuff. And I've always found that to be a terrible idea. You know, if you've missed a trade, then just leave it. You know, just wait.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Don't chase green candles if you're going long, and don't chase red candles if you're going short. That generally works. I don't always do it though, to be honest. Yeah. So sometimes your emotions get the better of you, don't they?
Yeah, we've got ICT saying got about 5k to play around with. Any coins you suggest, Dave? I would. Well, it depends how you're quite. I believe you're quite an experienced trader, aren't you? I believe he said last week he was more trading traditional markets. So maybe something like Bitcoin would be good for you, because it's obviously a lot easier to read and it dictates the rest of the market. So you don't really have to worry about what Bitcoin's going to be doing. ETH, Solana, and then yeah, maybe just the high cap ones. Move on to some high caps, maybe something like AVAX, ADA. What else off the top of my head? Obviously, if you're going to move on to meme coins, you're going to get a lot more volatility. But yeah, that's what I would suggest with maybe Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and then maybe potentially move down to some others that are in the high cap range.
Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. I must admit, I generally I'm most comfortable trading Bitcoin, just because I've looked at the price of it every day for the last 4 years, really. So I kind of know what it does, I know what it can do, and you know, whereas if someone like you mentioned, like Cardano a minute ago, and like I don't even know what the price is, you know, and I certainly don't know what it was this time last year.
Yeah.
And if I don't know that, then I find it really hard to trade, you know, if I don't know it in my head, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's why I like Bitcoin, and pretty much the same with Ethereum as well. I mean, Ethereum's a little bit harder to trade because sometimes it doesn't do quite what you expect it to. But what I've liked recently is the fact that Ethereum and Bitcoin seem to, you know, one day Ethereum will sort of like seem to lead the way, and sometimes Bitcoin will appear to lead the way. And then you kind of see one pump and you think, okay, the other one might do it soon. And generally that sort of thing is worth looking out for.
I seen something shocking today. I didn't realize it. So on the ETH Bitcoin chart, obviously, you know, everyone knows it's been trending down for a couple of years now. But actually, if you go to the monthly chart, there's only been 2 green candles on it in the past like 2.5 years. It's absolutely insane. Or maybe 2 years. But I didn't really, obviously, you know, when you look on the weekly and that, you can, or the daily, you know, you can see that it's just in a clear downtrend weakness. But in terms of the monthly, it's pretty much actually just been in a downtrend just forever over the past 2 years.
So you say monthly on the ETH BTC?
Yeah, pretty much from when it started, a bit more than 2. But in terms of just being in, just the downtrend is just ruthless. But it looks like it's coming to a place now where this looks like it's forming a place for a bounce, I think, in terms of like a high time frame trend up.
Yeah. It's wow. That's that's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going.
Yeah, I think it's positioning itself now. I think we'll see it wrestle some strength against Bitcoin back.
So what's that trend line that everyone's looking at? It's not that, is it? It's more like,
I think it's one like sort of like that, isn't it? Yeah, just based off the downtrend there.
Okay. So it's got
a fair bit of room to run, hasn't it, before it interacts with it again?
It has, yeah.
You know, that could comfortably take ETH back towards its all-time high before it even gets there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, when you actually go and zoom out and actually look at it, and you just think, wow, that was ruthless. And that's been like a really, really tough couple of years for ETH against Bitcoin. But we've got ICT saying, not for trading, I want a 56. Oh, well, so you just want to put it in spot and hold it. Oh, maybe we could get a recommendation from TMG for that, for 50, 60 cents in it. I'm guessing you want something that's like high cap, so you're not really taking too much risk. Maybe we could look at something.
I know what I'd say, but I'm not allowed to say it, so I won't. But if you want to know about it, join my Telegram.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's a bit of info there for you from Sacred Crypto. So ICT is going to open a BLOFIN account right now. Short-term investment, 1 token you give me and 1 different token from a guest. Oh, wow. You're putting some pressure on, aren't you? You're putting some pressure on. But yeah, make sure that you're using the Stonksy link to open that account. That's superb. What about against XRP? Someone says Jasmine. Yeah, we'll rattle through some altcoins now. I've been slowly making a list of things that people have been putting in the chat. So we'll have a look at Jasmine. I think I had a look at Jasmine yesterday as well. We've got TMG saying Blast is a good shout at the moment. So is DOP.
Yeah, I have actually been buying a little bit of DOP actually every now and again. I mean, to be honest, what I do is, you know, because I get a little bit of affiliate commission from Bybit. I mean, it's not much, but like, I get a little bit every day, and I generally look at things that are down that day, and I think I'll just buy a little bit of that with it. So I have actually mostly been buying DOP and Say with that.
Yeah. just rotating it into something else.
Yeah, you know, anything that's down, I'll buy it. You know, and but I don't know. I get really weird with like holding on to coins because I kind of like I always want to do something with them, you know, and I'm not very good at just sitting on my bags, you know. So I find it really hard to just stare at it in a spot account.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, yeah, let's have a look at Jasmine anyway. Let's scroll down to obviously the high time frame. looks
that's
good, to be fair.
Yeah, I never thought of looking at it on the monthly. That's quite good, isn't it? That's up 2,200% from its all-time low. Okay, right. Let's go to something reasonable. Let's look on the hour first.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, well, hour wise, that would go into my. I can go into my list, can't it? So I might add that. So Jasmine. Let's put that on BLOFIN.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the load. See what Stonksy did on it over the past couple of days and stuff as well. After we've had a look at it on the 1 hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So one hour, right? Got no trade there, and then you got support down there at whatever that is, 0.031. What's your favourite time frame these days? Should we go for the 10-minute?
Yeah, we'll do 10 minutes, 15-minute-ish.
Okay, 10-minute. Nothing there. Okay.
Ought to drop down nicely, didn't it?
Yeah.
And up as well. That's what you get with lower with lower time frames, such as like the 10-minute and 15-minute. You tend to get the moving stages as well, which is really nice.
I think I might set another. I might go for I might set a long about there, you know.
Yeah, just in case it wicks down.
Yeah. So what's that point? So I'm just getting my quill out and writing it down. 0.03.
Quill. Yeah. that's a joke from TMG the other day, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's
my notepad.
Let's go over to BLOFIN and have a look for that. So I want to find a coin that I've not traded before. So this is probably a good example. Okay. It looks like I've always got this set on isolated actually. So that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
I know TMG uses cross, but he has quite a lot in his account, doesn't he? So yeah, that's probably a topic for another thing, isn't it? So Jasmine. So once again, I'm going to look. You know, how much does this thing pump? You know, it pumps like 50%. So this again is another one that moves a hell of a lot, isn't it? You know, so
yeah,
I'm going to lower that leverage down to. Let's just go for 2x this time, and maybe go a bit smaller. So I'm going to do. So what you want to watch with BLOFIN, right, with what I've found, if you've not been there before, that will always be set on market, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I've gone, oh, let's just get a price out of the order book like that, and then we just pick one from down there.
Yeah.
You do that, and then all of a sudden you've done a market enter rather than a limit.
Right. Okay.
Which you don't always want to do because that, you know, can cost more money. You know, obviously you might not want to enter at that price anyway. So just be aware of the market and limit there. So I'm going to go for limit, and my price is going to be 0.0359 4. There you go. And I'm going to use about, I don't know, a couple of $100 maybe. Go along there. Okay.
And set and forget.
Well, I don't want to forget. Okay, so these are the two I've got open at the moment, Jasmine and Whiff, right? Don't follow these, by the way. I am a terrible trader, and I'm just relying on those support lines from Stonksy. So if they go wrong, it's Stonksy's fault, not mine, right?
Yeah, that's the disclaimer out the way. But he's a very good trader, really. But as in the disclaimer in the stream description, nothing's financial advice. It's purely educational.
That's it. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Jasmine looks Jasmine looks great. Thank you to whoever put that in for us. So we'll carry on monitoring that.
okay. What was the other one we said?
So someone else asked for cow and bake as well. So cow and bake.
Cow.
Cow, yeah.
What the bloody hell is that?
Cow, yeah. I have no idea what cow is. Wiz, are you still in? Because I think it was Wiz that asked for cow.
Was it? It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cow.
Again, you can see Stonksy caught the drop down, lovely.
Yeah.
And the pump up.
What the hell is it?
It's a DeFi protocol. So it's not a meme coin. It's a DeFi.
Yeah, it sounds like a meme coin, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll set one for that as well.
That's it. Where are we picking? Where are you picking?
I might go for this little green line here. 3747.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh dear. Actually, when does that CPI data thing happen?
Just over half an hour from now.
All right. Okay.
So we will get some volatility live on stream. It'll be fun to watch that.
Oh no. I don't want it to go horribly wrong though, but I'll sod it. Let's do it.
To be fair, you've got a lot of distance, haven't you?
I have. I'm only using low leverage, so
you've got a lot of distance between. I know Whiff's obviously a bit further, only just below, but in terms of Jasmine and Cow,
yeah,
you would have a fair bit of distance between where your limit orders are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low leverage though.
Yeah. But you set what you want, mate. Don't let the chat try and get you into a corner.
Well, to be honest, I'm actually doing this because like I'm kind of trying to get the balls together to do live streams myself.
Yeah.
And I think if I do this, and I'm sort of hiding behind you a little bit, rather than sort of. So if I get a panic on, I can just say, "Can you take over, Dave?" And you can. And you can talk about BLOFIN, and then I'll sort of panic away in the background. But so I thought it might be quite a good opportunity to sort of try and do something live and see what happens. So you might see me live a bit more on my channel. I've only ever done 2 live streams, and I think I was drinking red wine at the time with both of them.
And, superb.
Well, yeah, and I think it was all about the Multiverse X decks as well. So it was super complicated, and I don't know. There was only about 9 people there, but even so, it was like it was a little bit scary. But
yeah. We've got we've got Justin as well saying he's deep into cow. So he's on with Wiz on that. And we've got ICT saying, this is interesting. What we need to talk about is the Google Willow chip. Major threat to everybody's private keys. Google can right now at this moment start brute forcing and can rob millions of on-chain wallets. That's interesting. I've not heard anything about that. Have you?
What's it called?
The Google Willow chip.
Is that one of these like quant computing type?
I don't know. ICT, do you want to give us a bit more information on detail on that? We've got Math saying Bova free mooing. Oh, that's what we want. We want the full fart milk, don't we? We want the full fart milk. We don't want Bova.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, it's all that stuff that's been going on recently, isn't it? With that additive that they're trying to feed the cows to stop them farting.
Oh, right.
Yes, apparently it's a quantum computer. Yeah. Wow. Well, I've not heard. I've not heard anything about it.
Yeah. Well, this is all to do with the idea that with the way Bitcoin is, being a peer-to-peer kind of thing, that nobody can control 51% of the Bitcoin, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the thinking is that with these quant computers and all that, there would be a possibility to gain 51% control over it. Like you'd have one miner who owned, well, not owned, but one miner who had say in what happened to Bitcoin, and they would have like 51% of the control. But to me, I mean, I don't massively understand it all, but you'd have to use that computer, right? Which I mean, there is one that IBM have got in Switzerland, I think it is. But it's possible to visit it. It costs an insane amount of money, and it's it'd be like getting into a I don't know, some sort of like military base or something to actually get in there and actually use it. So you'd have to have someone there who's using it, and they'd have to be trying to sort of decrypt the Bitcoin blockchain without anybody knowing about it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's a possibility, but it's I don't know. It's James Bond type sort of crime. It would be like someone Blofeld trying to take over the world, sort of thing. And destroy the earth.
Yeah.
So
it's an interesting thought, isn't it? It is an interesting thought.
Yeah, but I think you'd probably need a bit more than a Gmail account to do that.
Yeah, we've got John Bright giving some insight onto it. Then we've got ICT giving his input on it, and then we got Math saying, I heard the Bitcoin devs are also working on a quantum resistant hashing algo, so the miners would need to upgrade fast. That was a few years ago, though. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure the steps will be taken to do what needs to be done to keep the network safe, but we'll see, won't we, in the future? Crypto saying, question, should a day like today, CPI, should we trade it? I wouldn't try and front run it, if that's what you mean. I wouldn't try and front run it. I'd have some plans laid out and then see what comes out based on the volatility around the event. And then, once the dust has settled, or, maybe if you've got a limit order in, then, you can run with that. But I wouldn't try and just guess and front run the event saying, I think it's going to pump, so I'll just long it blindly. But do make sure if you're trading, you trade on BLOFIN. Links in the description.
Right, I'm going to set an order here for the cow, right, at 3747. So it is down here, so it probably won't fill, but that's okay. So I'm going to use that. I'm on 2x leverage. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay. So I've got 3 orders set there: cow, Jasmine, and whiff. I must admit, in normal life, I would never trade any of those. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's go back to trading view. So how's Bitcoin doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. I'm sure you can keep everyone entertained, though, can't you?
God, I feel frightened.
Everyone, make sure drop some tickers in the chat so we can have some more tickers to look at as well. We'll have a look at Bitcoin heading into CPI, but make sure you drop some tickers in the chat for when I get back. I won't be a second, but you're in good hands. You're in very good hands.
Right. What should we do while he's away? Okay. Let me just bring up the comments on my phone so I can see what's going on. Let's have a look. What I really need is 2 monitors so I can, have a separate thingy. Can't see it. Hang on a sec. All right. Just talk amongst yourselves. Right. Wisdavolt, selling the dream. Thank you. What if we are in the trade ongoing from before? What if we are in the trade ongoing from before? Okay. I'll answer that in a moment. Basically, the diet during the bear market. Okay. Dave's gone to 50x long cow. Yeah, he might have done actually. Right. Split screen. Yeah, I could do that. What I don't want to do though is I'm only using a 13-inch MacBook at the moment, so I wouldn't have much real estate to play with on the screen if I split my screen. So let's have a quick look. Where was I? I was here, wasn't I? Okay. So, right, someone was saying what to do if you're in the trade already. So I assume if you're saying if you're in the trade already, if you're in profit, then great. So say, for example, I was in a Bitcoin trade here. In fact, let's use my Ethereum one, for example. So my Ethereum one, let's go back to here. Okay, so that's the only position I've got open. So my Ethereum one here, I've actually got a take profit set there, but so I'm in profit, and what I would do is I'd think, well, okay, on the 1 hour time frame, we're still actually in a red background, so the chances are it's either going to go to a no trade zone or it's going to go green. So I would be looking out for that. If it went to no trade, I would probably come out of the trade. If it went to green, I would stay in the trade. The other thing you could do is think, well, okay, I'm a bit, I think Ethereum has run its course. I want to come out of the trade here at 3761. So you could set a take profit to 3761, which is what I might do. So I might move my take profit up to 376, about there. So that's what you could do if you're in a trade already. If you're in a loss, then, well, you have to decide what you want to do. Obviously, you can look for signals from Stonksy and make your decision. If you're in a loss and you see Stonksy go red, I would, at that point, I would almost definitely say you've made the wrong decision, and your trade isn't good, and it's time to bail ship. Time to bail out and leave that trade and take the loss. So
that's some superb advice. I am back.
Oh, okay. Right. I might have one myself, actually, Dave.
Yeah.
It's the P stream.
Yeah, that's it. Well, when you're on it for over an hour, you've got to go, haven't you?
Well, it's you mentioning it, you see, and I've just necked my coffee as well,
Yeah.
So someone was just asking about what to do if you're already in a trade, and and I was saying, well, for example, like with my Ethereum one, I'm in a trade. It wasn't a very good trade.
Yeah.
But I've now moved my take profit up to this resistance line here. So that's what I'm doing with that. Okay, yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries, mate. No worries. So we've got questions in the chat. We've got Crypto again saying, thank you. What if we are in a trade ongoing from before? As long as your risk is managed, you'll be okay. As long as you've got your risk managed and, if it hits your stop loss, you're perfectly fine with that. That's okay. Just depend. I mean, you might have a lot of breathing room. Dave's got 50x long on cow. How did you know? How did you know that's where I was going? A bit higher than that. I'm only joking. I'll have to give his nose a blow. I probably could do with doing that, to be honest. I should have done that while I was there. We've got saying, always decide on your loss amount before any trade. That's right. And is there any way to see Stonksy trades for free? Well, on stream, yeah. Well, when we're on stream, yeah, you can do that. But no, you can't get Stonksy for free. You have to sign up with a plan. Links in the description to do that. Where's it saying, Dave, what season is it? I don't know, mate. What season is it? You tell me. You tell me what season it is. But yeah, let's we'll obviously wait for I suppose I could put my screen on in the meantime.
I am back.
Oh, he's back. It's all right. It's all right. And we've still got 38 people in, which is good going, to be fair. Which is good going. So do make sure you drop a like on the stream. And do go and sign up to BLOFIN. Links in the description and in the chat now, if you haven't already. But yeah, drop a like on the stream. What should we look at now? Should we rattle through? Do you want me to present, or do you want to carry on?
I don't mind. What do you want to do?
You carry on, and we'll rattle through. Get your altcoins in the chat now, and we'll rattle through some more as we wait. Got 20 minutes before CPI. If you need to go at any point, mate, as well, just let me know, and I'll you can drop off. If you're fine to stay on, stay on.
No, I'm happy to stay on. I'm good till about 1:30. So
yeah, okay, superb. Well, that ties in perfectly, doesn't it, to get the reaction for CPI?
Actually, I could stay on for that, couldn't I? Do you want?
Yeah,
Do you
once
want to go
it's released.
do you want to go that long or not?
Yeah, well, I normally go an hour and a half anyway, so I'll do like an extra 15, 20 minutes. But if you want to just watch like the first 5 minutes or so and then drop off, that's fine.
Okay. Do you want to take over for a bit, and I'll just
yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll remove your thing. Yeah, okay. Right. So get your altcoins in the chat now. Let's go and have a look. We'll go and have a look at what you've got for us. We've got some old Todd. I don't know. I'm going to try and say that name, but yeah, let's have a look at Render. Let's have a look at Render. And that's RNDR, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Render's not on Binance. Is that right? Did not know that. Did not know that. So we are beginning to trend up on the 1 hour. Obviously, we had the good drop down here, but we're beginning to trend up again on the 1 hour. And as you can see, most recently, let's see what we've had. Had a nice push up here and then some consolidation. So there's not been a whole lot of action on Render recently, but we had some nice movement up there down to here. Same on the 30-minute. And the 30 minutes actually about to close. So this is going to be in the next just under 18 minutes. This could close into a green background from here. So that red one will be closed out. On the 10-minute, we've been in since early this morning. So a nice push up there. So from where we entered this morning, yeah, that'd be a nice 10% gain on the 10-minute chart from this morning. And we got nothing on the 15. But yeah, overall, Render, yeah, it looks looks like it's beginning to have some relief, doesn't it? Are you just looking at futures coins? What do you mean? What do you mean, futures coins? Most of the time, everything's just available on spot and futures, isn't it? So,
I think what he means there, Dave, is are we just looking at the futures trading on BLOFIN?
Oh, right.
I think that's what he means. Basically, I would say I am. The main reason is because all these coins like cow and jasmine and stuff like that. I don't have any interest in actually holding them, so I don't really want to buy them and trade them backwards and forwards on spot. Yeah. I'm just more interested in having the USDT and then trading the volatility of that coin, and then just getting out and then being left with the USDT to go on to the next trade. So for that reason, I don't really want to have like a big pile of different coins. So that's, I think what he might have been getting at was the fact that I did someone like 1x leverage, and you think, well, why don't I just buy them on spot rather than that? And that's the difference, because those ones I don't really have I have no interest in holding cow.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd add my tuppence there.
Yeah. I'm sure Wiz and Justin will give you some perfectly good reasons why too. But yeah, completely agree. There's just a difference in in an interest in buying spot and an interest in buying in taking a futures trade. Let's get some more altcoins in the chat though. We've got 15 minutes until CPI. So do make sure that you stick around and we'll watch it unfold live. Please, do you know if Wrap Bitcoin is safe? Coinbase delisting Wrap Bitcoin. Yeah, so obviously Coinbase is delisting Wrap Bitcoin, probably mostly because they brought out their own version, which is it BBTC or BTCB or BTCC, something like that. They've basically brought out their own version of backed Bitcoin on, I think it's on Base, probably. But there was some controversy, wasn't there? Because obviously Justin Sun bought or owns a percentage. I'm not exactly what happened, but I mean, is it safe? I mean, why would you own that Bitcoin? And that's unless you just want to move it, on a different network. But I don't know. What do you think? Say with crypto, like wrap Bitcoin. Like, I don't get the whole. If you want to own Bitcoin, just own it. Do you know what I mean? Like, own it on its native network.
My experience of it is the wrapping of stuff is so that it can be used on other other blockchains. So, for example, you with all that Multiverse X stuff that I do, you can actually have wrapped Bitcoin, which is you can then trade on the Multiverse X blockchain, and I don't like it because you think, well, if something goes wrong with that, then you're not holding the actual asset, are you? So
yeah, that's it. You're relying on the collateralization, aren't you?
Yeah, so I would only ever use like wrapped Bitcoin or something like that if I was just literally doing some sort of transaction. And those transactions tend to be on dexes as well. Quite often I'll use the Jex exchange to do some swaps with wrapped eGold.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But really, at the end of the day, I don't want to hold wrapped eGold. I want to hold eGold.
Yeah. So I suppose it just depends on what is your purpose of holding it, isn't it? Like, what's your purpose of holding it? Is it just the fact you want to move it across Ethereum, or or what's your purpose for holding it? Why would you not just hold the asset itself on its native network? I don't know. But Coinbase probably delisted it mostly because they brought out their own version of it. It's called BTCC or something like that. Or C. Oh, no, it's CBTC. That's it. Coinbase Bitcoin, yeah. It's CBTC. But, yeah, that's probably why. Is the Stonksy indicator also for complete beginners? Yeah, of course, yeah. Because you get a lot of help as well. So obviously you get the indicator itself alongside SR, so support and resistance, which that'll automatically plot out for you. But you'll also get any help you need in the Discord as well. So you have an invite to the Discord server, which you can then jump in as well. So yeah, absolutely. Come and join us. The link's in the description. We've got Big J saying IOIs. Let's have a look at IOIs. Never heard of it. Is that right? Oh, wrong one. I've put the things the wrong way around. This is it. Let's do the BLOFIN one. Oh, nice. It's had a good bounce, hasn't it? From Tuesday, yesterday, where it bottomed out at. It's had a good bounce. Had some good indications from Stonksy as well on the 10-minute. Obviously caught the pump up, then first drop down, a little bit of a loss on that green one, then another drop down, and then the final one. Let's see what it's doing on the 1 hour. It's actually just gone green on the 1 hour. It's not actually been on BLOFIN that long. It's only been on BLOFIN since last Wednesday. So it's only been on BLOFIN a week. But there'll obviously be more data on a different chart if you wanted to look at historical data.
Did you
but
say
it's actually just gone green a couple of hours ago.
Oh, okay.
What's that, mate?
No, I was just saying, has it gone green?
Yeah, it's gone green a couple of hours ago. IOIs. We got Tom saying, morning, guys. Good morning to you, mate. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Make sure everyone does drop a like on the stream if you've not yet. We've got Networks guys saying, okay, thanks. No worries, mate. I hope to see you signed up and over to us at Stonksy.
I'm actually going to ape into that AOs,
Oh, yeah. He's doing it. He's doing it live. Vincent also considered wrapping a token is seen as a taxable event.
Is it?
I don't know. That's what Vincent's just said. But you're not the one wrapping it, are you? That's the thing. You're not wrapping it. You're buying wrapped Bitcoin. You're not the one that's wrapping it. The people that are wrapping it is the provider, the person who's, or company that's, providing the collateral. So you're not actually wrapping it. So that really don't matter. That lies in the hands of who's ever being the provider of it.
Actually, cool.
Sorry. Sorry. I probably should have muted my mate for that, but oh well. I hope you all enjoy that.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I assume whoever that was asking about that. So this thing that in the UK you're supposed to report like every crypto transaction you do.
Yes,
I mean, how the hell can you do that? I mean, I've got like, I must have done like tens of thousands over the past year.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And that's why you use something like BLOFIN, isn't it? That non-KYC. That's pretty much.
I mean, really, yeah. I mean, I used to like it when I lived in France because the rule there was it becomes taxable when you put it in your bank account. And
yeah.
I think that's the only way it can be, really, because you can't. I don't know, but anyway.
I think the rules in the UK are now anything above like 3K capital gains is that what you have to. It used to be 6, but I think they cut it down to 3. Yeah, all load of nonsense in it.
I just can't see. Well, I think what happens, isn't it? If you if you do something, I really think you have to sort of, you have to be using an exchange that's like, very much in the UK or something. I don't know, like,
yeah,
I don't know what, but maybe like sort of like crypto.com or something like that. That's actually, almost regulated in the UK. I'm not sure exactly what status they're at, but like, but I think what happens then is sometimes people get a letter from the HMRC saying, we've noticed this amount. What was it all about? And I think at that point you have to sort of say, okay, well, that was because I did that. And then at that point you have to, you have to give them some information and stuff. I don't know anyone personally it's happened to, but I think that's how it works. I don't think they just, they automatically sort of like send you a letter saying, you've done 50,000 trades on BitGet in Singapore. You owe us this amount. I don't think that happens at the moment anyway. So I don't know. It's pretty crap, the whole UK thing, definitely. But
it's just miles behind, isn't it? It's miles behind.
Yeah, but for them to say, you have to declare all the kind of, every single transaction. I mean, like, that
is obviously like for if you're using software wallets, you can obviously use things like Coinly if you wanted to, which basically just does it all for you. And then you can obviously download all your data on like actual exchanges, but it's a load of nonsense in it because then like, so say if you swap something to USDC and then you swap that to pounds, that's technically 2 taxable things in it. Obviously the second one won't really be anything because you're just swapping it from USDC to like pounds. But technically, obviously, you've performed 2 swaps then. So yeah, it's all a load of nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I did a video yesterday because I got I did get my my what do you call it, my Bybit virtual debit card in the end, actually.
Oh wow, okay.
And I got that using a fairly random address in Palau.
Yeah.
For it. And they did write to me and said, like, can you just answer some questions? And there was 3 questions. One was saying, am I a criminal? And I said no.
Yeah.
Another one was like, where were you living between 2023 and 2024? So I said, well, France, Spain, and Portugal.
Yeah.
Traveling. And then there was another question as well, but I can't remember what it was now. But he said, what's your occupation? No, I just said retired, which is what I always say. And then they approved my card, and with that I actually paid my gas bill yesterday. And what I did, I paid 500 quid. Even though the bill was only 40 quid, but I thought I'd pay a bit in advance. So I did that just to make a video, really, just to say that you could pay your gas bill with crypto. And so is that a taxable event? I suppose it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? Yeah, it's strange.
I mean, Is paying my gas bill a taxable offence? No, not offence, but a taxable event. That's the word, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Strange. Like, yeah.
I mean, I suppose the thing to do is to keep your, transactions like that, keep them fairly small, really. And someone did tell me that 500 quid is the, is the kind of is a sweet spot for like not raising flags and stuff,
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we are going to have to spend this stuff at one day, aren't we?
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's going to have to come off the blockchain eventually.
Yeah.
Not that I'm doing anything untoward anyway, but
no, I mean,
just in theory, like. So we got Tom Wick saying, I had some beautiful longs on BLOFIN today and last night. Cost about 10 coins on crossing over the 200 MA. 10x lev, super small entries, practicing up $35. Superb, Tom. Well done, mate.
Good.
Got Abdul Malek saying, do we think Bitcoin pumping or dumping today? Well, we're going to see the reaction to CPI in 4 minutes. Going wild, no stopping you now, someone said. Big J said, a change of token is a taxable event. We've got, what else have we got? We've got TFP saying, when will Stonksy bot be live? I've blown accounts. I'm tired. Well, the Stonksy bot will be live when we've got an idea of, obviously, the exact detail on it. We'll obviously tell everyone. But it sounds like you need to really tighten up your risk management if you're blowing up accounts. You need to implement some much tighter risk management. So, are you using stop losses? If you're not, why not? Are you using too high leverage where you're just losing like 10% of your account every time you get stopped out? You need to really take a look at, obviously, like the trades that you're putting on and tighten up your risk management so you're not losing too much per trade. So basically just lower everything down a little bit.
By the way, that AI Oz thing, I did set an order at 1.1599. It's just about to fill, actually.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, that's a little impulse one, isn't it? Straight off the straight off the chat. We've got Big G saying yes, and trading or spending of crypto is taxable UK. There we go.
Okay, I've declared it on stream now, haven't
I? No, you were just making up like a scenario for to use as an example.
No, I definitely did. I did it in my video yesterday.
Yeah, did you?
The evidence there. I gave 500 quid to OVO Energy. Anyway,
yeah.
So I've got £2.5 grand left I can spend this year, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And there's only 4 months left of the financial year, so we got Aqua saying Coinly is great to use. Yeah, I've used Coinly before for tracking software wallets, but we've got 2 minutes until we have CPI release. So do make sure, if you have just joined or if you have been here the whole time and you've not liked, do make sure you drop a like on the stream, please. And do make sure you head over to BLOFIN with the link in the description or in the chat now to make an account. It's a non-KYC exchange, and you can sign up in a matter of a minute. I did a full demonstration live on stream, so you can go back and get that as well, of making a BLOFIN account live, to showing you how quick and easy it is, and you can deposit straight away after account creation. It is really easy, isn't it, to do? Like, there's no messing.
Yeah. The only other step you might, I suggest you do is set up the 2FA, so you got the Google Authenticator on your phone. In fact, I think with BLOFIN, I think if you want to deposit, I think you have to do that. So it's just the Google Authenticator. It's you don't have to give them any personal info to do that, to deposit.
Yeah. No. So I think depositing's fine. Depositing's fine because I did this last week. It's just if you want to withdraw, you have to add just another security measure. So yeah, like 2FA or something. But we have had CPI release. Don't know what it's coming as. If anyone wants to let us know in the chat, I'll have a look on Twitter really quickly. It looks like it might have come in good, or maybe we're getting a little bait move, perhaps. Let's see. Let's see. CPI is coming as expected, 2.7.
Okay.
2.7%, and that's what was forecast. So we're getting a nice pump on the 1 minute at the moment. Real nice pump.
Okay. I'm tempted to come out of that Ethereum trade actually, and then so I've got a bit more.
Yeah, well, sometimes what you'll see on this type of thing as well is you'll get the news pump, and then ETFs will open, and then the ETFs will just dump all over the news driven pump, won't they? Sometimes. Oops! Oh, I've just dropped my cup of tea all over the floor. Oh well. Well, that wasn't too good. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes, isn't it?
Do you need to mop it up?
No, it's all right. It's carpet. There wasn't too much left in it anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So I shall I show you my screen or not?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'll stop sharing, man.
Right. So,
let me add you back. There we go.
Okay. So. Okay. Right. So there's the AI Oz one. The Ethereum one I've got, that's $100 in profit now.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm tempted to close that because I was never happy with the entry of it.
Yeah, well, I suppose go with your gut then, isn't it?
But I have set that take profit there. That's on the. No, I'll leave it there because that was on the Stonksy resistance line, wasn't it? So I'll leave it there, and if it hits, it hits. No, that's good.
Yeah, it's turned out to be a good trade, though. To be fair.
So that's all right. And then the AI Oz one, that's 1.37 in profit. So there you go, $2.72. I'm only trading with $192 in that one though. So, and that is only on 2x leverage as well.
120 up to now on ETH. That's good going.
That's all right.
You are nearly there, to be fair. You are nearly there.
Come on, go a bit higher.
123. Oh, yeah, it's close. It's close.
Do you ever do that thing where you sort of get your chart, then you sort of expand it to sort of make the candle bigger, to sort of,
yeah,
to kind of wish it to go up there? You know,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, carry on going up.
I know. So at this point, actually, let's go back to Trading View.
Oh, we're getting that trend line break on Bitcoin as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well they drew it, but yes, it's certainly there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look on the. So the 1 minute is not showing much there. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll go to the index chart. Hang on, is that? Hang on a sec. So that's the BTC. Yeah, because we decided, didn't we, that the best data is from this one here for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin USD.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, Stonksy hasn't gone green there yet on the 1 minute. 3 minute has. Oh, okay. So 3 minutes good. How's the Ethereum doing? Ethereum's green on the 3 minute as well. Okay. So have I no. Okay, so I've not taken profit yet. Okay. So okay. So Cardano has done well.
Yeah, it keeps going, that, doesn't it? It's one of the stronger ones of recent, for sure.
Do you know much about Cardano? Do you trade it or hold it or anything, Dave?
No, nothing. I've never. I held it back in 2021. I got a decent thingy on it. I think I bought it at like it was I think it was like 50 cents or something, and I held it all the way up to like close to $3, and then just got rid of it.
Nice. Okay. Well, assuming that I drew that trend line okay-ish, did I?
It's roughly there, isn't it? It's roughly there.
Anyway, but that's the kind of thing we were looking for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What I really want to see the background go green on the 1 hour for Bitcoin. Though that's what I really want. I think if that happens, we should be good. But that's good. Up to 98. So how's me? Let's have a look at my Ethereum one. Oh, go on.
just one little scam wick fast up to that. Yeah.
I know. I was just thinking actually. So what do we need to make to pay for Stonksy for a month? We need 150, 140. What is it? 145. Is it?
Yeah, it's around about $185 ish.
185. So 126.
Nearly there.
So
and to be fair, actually, if anyone wanted to join you on this, they could have actually got on pretty much basically where you are, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Where you entered was pretty much where, when we loaded the stream up, you was pretty much at entry too.
Well, actually, during the stream, it went negative as well. So I was talking about it 1 minute, saying I might come out of that, and it was like $50 in profit. And the next minute I looked, and you were talking about something else. It was down $40, and I was thinking, I was thinking, oh God, that's embarrassing. And then now it's up, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to get
nice profit, $124. Not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not good enough to win that.
I've got good willpower because that was me. I would just go and close that personally, but that's just because I'm impatient.
Yeah, but I'm on this live stream, you see.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to close that, close that.
I suppose at this point, what I could do is I could put a stop loss there, couldn't I?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Shall I do that? I'll do that to show you how you can do it. So, so I'll go here and I set that at, I think it was 3737, I think. So that actually sets a stop loss, but that would set it in profit. So if the price comes down here, it will do a market close at $76. So let's confirm that. So that's nice now. So that's a risk-free trade now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. All I have to worry about is this AI Oz one. But that's all right. That's $1.29. No, it's not. That's a $2 for 40, $2.40 in profit, 1.29%. So that's going right.
Obviously, it turned green on the 1 hour as well.
The what has?
Yeah, it turned green on the 1 hour, didn't it? On IOs.
Yeah, that's why I aped in actually. Yeah. I mean, ideally with that, let's add it. It's there, isn't it? I mean, ideally with that, what you obviously want to do is enter at the price when that red candle turned into the green candle. So that would have been that level there, isn't it? But sometimes when that happens, you do see the price come back down there. Where's it gone? Sometimes what I've noticed is if you see that go green there, sometimes the price will go up and then it'll come down and then do that kind of thing. So I have done a thing once where I think, oh God, I missed that. And I'll actually set a limit order there in the hope that the price does come back. And sometimes it does. In this case, it didn't.
Yeah.
But I aped in it. Say it again. I aped in anyway. But yeah, I mean, so far that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's looking super. We've got someone saying, someone agrees with you that they zoom in to make the candles bigger. We've got someone asking, does it work on gold? Yes, it works on everything. So it works on crypto, stocks, commodities. So yeah, gold, silver, FX. So, your GBP, USD, Euro, USD, all your FX pairs. Someone said take half and put your stop loss at 0. So that's, I suppose, that's...
yeah, that would be an option, but unfortunately, it's too late because look what happened.
It's closed.
It closed, yeah. but there you go, 4.29%, $75. That's all right. That's all right. That's
not bad at all, is it? Considering that you wasn't sure why you entered and stuff like that, it's still a good It's a good trade, and as you can see now, it's basically going all the way back to where your entry was too, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was a good call anyway. I've generally found, by the way, if you enter a trade and it goes negative, and if you're a bit degenerate like me and you haven't properly set a stop loss, then if you end up obviously if you end up like ridiculously down, then your trade was a terrible idea. But if you actually think, well, okay, it might recover, but my entry wasn't good, I know that when I get back to break even, the temptation is to think, oh well, we're going up now, so I'll keep the trade open. I've generally found that to always be a bad idea, because basically your entry was rubbish in the first place. So when you get back there, close it with a little profit, or close it at break even, and then look for a new position. Don't think, okay, we're back in profit now, so I'll hang on to it. Because you see, if I'd have done that then, I'd be down now, wouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And as it was, I've taken a bit of profit, and it's okay. I'm $75 up,
Yeah, and someone said, WTH is Bitcoin cooking. It's just that's exactly what I said before. It's one of them standard news pumps where most of the time you'll see it retrace, but all it's doing is it's going back. So if we look at Bitcoin now, or I think, or maybe even the ETH one on the low time, what it will do is, if it's going to continue up, it will likely go back and take the stops of people that entered based on the news release, take them out, and then carry on.
Yeah. The other thing you might get is where I had that. Hang on. It's where I had that trend line. Oh God. I'll get it in a minute. The other thing you get, when you are at sort of like resistance lines like this, the other thing you tend to get is, it hasn't particularly happened here, but you get a sort of like, pump, and then you come back and retest and then go off. You see that quite a lot. And that's always worth looking out for. And sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes it comes back and just goes back in the pattern and just stays there. And then that was just a fake out,
That's it.
But
it'll be interesting to see what we get on US Open today. It'll be interesting to see what we get on US Open.
Right, I'm not staying on that long.
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not doing another 45 minutes. We've done an hour. We've done an hour and 45. But to be fair, one day this week I will do a longer live stream where I'll do like 3 hours or something, so we can all look forward to that. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you want me to do that, and make sure you sign up to BLOFIN. Links in the description. I'll drop it in the chat again. You can go and rewind back through and see a full setup BLOFIN example of where I set up a new account today and showing you how quick it was. You can set it up in under 60 seconds. And it is non-KYC, so you don't have to give them your driving license or passport upon account creation. You just sign up in under 60 seconds with your email, and then you can deposit funds and begin trading straight away. Yeah. So do make sure you go and sign up to BLOFIN. Click the link in the chat or in the description and join us over there. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there, can't we?
Yeah.
Still got 48 people in as well. So big thank you to everyone who's stayed, or maybe you joined halfway through. It's been superb today, and obviously a big thank you to you, mate. Save of Crypto joining us today as guest. Make sure you check out his links in the description, or head over to X or YouTube and type in Save of Crypto, and he'll come up for you. But his links are in the description. Make sure you go and subscribe and give him a follow as well before you go.
That would be really nice. Thank you for having me, Dave. That's great. If you do a dead long one later in the week, can I pop in for a bit? And
of course, that'd be good. That'd be good. I think it'd keep me a bit sane. Yeah, maybe if you pop in for like half an hour or whatever.
It's always a bit tricky around about 3 o'clock because I have to go and pick my daughter up from school. But other than that, it's all good.
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course, anytime. I'll let you know anyway. I'll let you know what day I'll be doing it on. Obviously, it's already Wednesday now, so maybe it might have to be tomorrow or Friday. To be fair, Friday might be a good day for it.
All right.
But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, make sure you do go and check out Save With Crypto. Links are in the description. Go and give them a follow on X and on YouTube. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined. Make sure you drop a like on the stream before you go as well. But yeah, thanks for joining me, mate. That was great.
All right, no worries. Take care.
So I'll end the stream now. But yeah, catch you all tomorrow, same time, 12 o'clock. And yeah, keep making them Stonksy profits and make sure you go and sign up to BLOFIN as well.